morning and welcome to Omemee this morning. It is Wednesday, July 4th, and a very happy Independence Day, 4th of July to our American viewers. I'm calling for a high of 32 here in Omemee, and we are at almost that now. Very slight chance of thunderstorm. We had that rain come up on us for a short bit yesterday. We have a gorgeous sky. As you can tell, traffic is building here. So for our American viewers, if you happen to be celebrating Independence Day and you're visiting here in Canada, Mr. Convenience has a wide variety of fireworks that you might find useful for your celebrations today. Let's see who's in our Mr. Convenience studio this morning. This morning we're very privileged to have a special guest with us. Dave Adams is from 5 Counties Children's Center. And not everyone knows about all the wonderful work they do, so we're very pleased that Dave is able to join us this morning. So,
good morning.
Thanks for coming in.
My pleasure.
So, tell us a bit about 5 Counties Children's Center.
Sure. 5 Counties Children's Center has been around for 36 years. We actually started in Peterborough. The Rotary Clubs got together for a special project and built us. We're actually one of 21 children's treatment centers in the province. We started out with our facility in Peterborough, and since then we have grown. We now have a site in Lindsay, a site in Minden, a facility in Cobourg, and in Campbellford.
So you've really branched out to really help kids.
Yeah, the important thing for us is to be able to serve children in their backyard, so to speak, so that, you know, before 5 counties existed, families from those counties had to drive down to Toronto to get services.
I know our family spent many years driving back and forth every weekend down to Toronto. That was our thing. Friday night we drove down to Toronto, picked up my brother, brought him home. Sunday, back down again. Lot of trips, lot of miles in that car back and forth. So that's wonderful that children can stay at home, be at home and get help for the families as well as not just helping children, but you help families as well.
Yeah, for sure. We treat the whole family when a child needs the services of 5 counties, and we provide physiotherapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, augmentative communication services, which uses technology, things like tablets to help kids communicate. We have a therapeutic recreation department, we have a resource teacher department, and family services. So we provide a real wide range of services because the families may come in just for speech therapy, but they could be having challenges in other areas. So for instance, their child wants to participate in a soccer program. However, they can't keep up with the other kids in terms of the soccer because of their physical challenges as well as possibly their speech challenges. And so they'll work with our therapeutic recreation department in terms of how we might be able to do something either in-house at 5 counties or in the community, but adapting the program.
And help that dream come true.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And that's what we're really about, is focusing on what children can do rather than what they can't do. And we help them build not only their bodies, but also their self-esteem, their self-confidence.
That's so important.
Yeah.
How many children do you serve right now?
Well, we see over 5,000 children every year, and going back to that first year, we saw 100. So again, you build you build the facility, and they will come. And I think what people don't realize is that you know, we do see, you know, children in Peterborough, but we see as many children in Northumberland County and also in the city of Kawartha Lakes. We have over 100 staff who, again, will provide therapy either in the center, or we can go out if it's more convenient to do it. Again, I know from personal experience, my daughter was born with cerebral palsy, and we used the services for, you know, the 19 years that she was eligible for services. By the way, we see kids basically birth to 19 years of age.
And I understand you have a transition program to help families as well.
Yeah, there are actually a number of transition periods during a child's life when they're first sort of going from being at home into the school system, then going from, you know, one school to another school in terms of graduating from grade 8 going into high school, from high school then into post-secondary if that's a choice, and usually at that point in time they're sort of moving from the children's system into the adult system. And so again, we work as a group. I know, you know, we sat down and had a group meeting to talk about how my daughter Amanda was going to achieve what she wanted to achieve when she went into university. She had some physical challenges still in terms of winter. It's a very slippery time for her. So the team, with Amanda's input, decided that a scooter would be the best thing for her to get her around campus. So she's now going into her 4th year at the University of Guelph.
Great.
She started like Ryan did way back when, who's our ambassador child for this year.
I love this poster. If he could go door to door to ask for your support, he would. And, there are a lot of people that come knocking on your door, but these children really need help to get off the waiting list. I understand.
Yes.
This is the big thing about the fundraising, is to make sure that we can help more and more children.
Yeah.
So you try to get at least 450, was it, you were saying?
Well, yeah. Our goal, usually, because we raise money in 1 year and have that so that we can then give it to the center the next year, so it's in the bank, usually equates to roughly 400 to 450 children who come off the wait list. Unfortunately, there's still more than 800 children on the wait list. So that's why we do things like go door-to-door canvassing, which some people don't maybe appreciate, but it's something that if you don't go out and ask, you won't get.
Know. Yes, if you don't ask, how can anyone know to give to you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they can go online and they can give. Again, with technology now, we have a Facebook site and we have a web page, and you can click on donate, and it's very easy. You can sign up for monthly giving. Again, that's very popular, so that you can give a little bit at a time, and over the course of the year it certainly adds up, and of course it's all tax receivable.
And do you also have like a living will where people could donate shares or perhaps make a donation through their will or
For sure, yeah. Like that is starting to become more popular because the government changed the rules a number of years ago in terms of the donation of shares. So it can be given as a gift in kind. So basically what you do is you're signing over your shares to us. We give you a tax receipt for those, and you can actually use that against the capital gain. So it helps you to reduce the capital gains on those shares.
So you can really, a person could really benefit by giving.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Yes. And if you think that you still will need maybe the income being generated from that, then you can always leave that to us in your will. And again, there's all sorts of different ways that you can do that and get the tax receipt while you're still alive, like a charitable remainder trust. We always recommend that you sit down with your personal financial advisor and talk to them and your lawyer.
Because they know your own specific needs.
Yeah.
And what a great opportunity to enrich children's lives, bring forward their dreams and hopes, and help them have a future.
Yeah.
And it's so very important, is the wealth of knowledge that these children can share with everyone else.
Yeah.
And they say quite often, people who overcome challenges are some of our most gifted people in the world.
Yeah. Well, and we have a young gentleman. I'll always think of him as a young gentleman, though he's probably in his 30s now, and he's a school teacher in Peterborough, and he's our honorary chairperson right now. And Adam graduated from 5 counties when he was 19, and now he gives back to the community, not only in he's a French immersion teacher, not only in the French that he's able to educate kids with, but also the whole topic of inclusion, equality, and also he's a volunteer with 5 counties, as with other organizations. So, and he's a tax-paying citizen, and the government likes that. This is we are mainly funded by the Ministry of Children and Youth Services, and it really is an investment. They do a wonderful job in investing in children, so that again they can reach their potential. Just again, like my daughter, who someday may be out there doing whatever it is that she's interested in doing, giving back to the community, and again being a tax-paying citizen, which is what the government likes to see.
With the summer months coming up, are there any summer programs for children with challenges?
Yes, the best bet is to again go to our website for information on the upcoming news and events. We post things that are going on. So we do run special camps for children. It just depends again on the county, where they are, and the needs. We try and do things like if we find that there's a group of kids who maybe have a specific diagnosis, then we can do something specifically with them. But if you don't have a computer, then just give us a call.
Yes.
Again, we're in the book, and ask for the therapeutic recreation department.
And we will also be making sure that we put the phone number in the post as well as the website address, so that it makes it easy for you to get in touch with 5 counties. There is this. Speaking of summer programs, today is the last day to register your children for Hope Valley. That is the day camp that will come and pick children up from Lady Eaton Elementary School.
It's a wonderful day
so
camp.
You know, right, Hope
yeah,
Valley?
I have some nieces and nephews that have gone there. It's great.
And that's by donation only. So it fits the budget. If you're a family that has a tricky time making ends meet, it's a great opportunity. And they welcome donations. Food to their program.
Yeah.
And I understand that if a person wanted to perhaps give a piece of equipment or something like that, all they need to do is give you a call, and you'll sit down with them, and perhaps they want to make a bequest of, maybe equipment for 5 counties, something like that.
Yeah,
and
not everybody wants their money to just be used up right away, so we have lots of different choices. We actually have an endowment fund where the proceeds are kept, and then the income that's generated from that is given to the center each year. So it's kind of the gift that keeps on giving.
That's great.
And we also have then gifts in kind, so that if someone is interested again in maybe buying something for the center, then give us a call, send me an email, visit us on Facebook, go to our website. There's lots of different ways you can get in touch with us, and we can sit down and have a chat and find out what your interests are and how we can possibly help you feel good about giving to a wonderful local charity.
And we hope to see you on the Omemee this morning on our webcast some morning. So make sure you drop us a line through the Contact Us. We'll see you here. And we would like to hear from you about how 5 County Children's Center has touched your life and the lives of your family, and how giving has helped enrich your life as well. So from Dave Adams of 5 Counties Children's Center and Suzanne Scholler, thank you for joining us on Omemee this morning.